Remember that Bill Hicks joke about taking decrepit old folks um, and putting them in films like with Chuck Norris so he could kick their head clean off, or they could put them in stunts without using a stunt man, like with explosions where they could really, kind of like that fucking white-haired red background twat, the other night, Put them in the movies!
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wayne, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Winning Interest Podcast 101 or Ciento Uno, September 3rd, 2022. The Babbling Dabbler, the smallest click on the internet, the pinball brain in your favorite machine. It's like a diary or a book, but not as stale or coherent. From a more mentally challenged Forrest Gump. But I like to say, if it's more like if Mikey and Mouth from the Goonies played a lot of bareback leapfrog, and then a little while later, I oozed out. Anyway, do you remember that Bill Hicks joke? Anyone? Got to switch back to the right screen so I can see what's going on and to remove certain things from the screen. Whoa. Why isn't it doing that? Ever since I got this new camera, when I play shit, and I've got the settings right, when I play Lisa's Laugh or the Open, and sometimes the close, there's something happens where the sync gets all messed up, and sometimes the video gets a little messed up, and I kind of like it. It gives a little flavor, you know what I'm saying? Not really. It's annoying, but you got to admit it. It's flavor. Anyway, quit fucking around and just tell them. I peed the bed for the first time in 20 years, folks. First time in 20 years. And the funniest part is, I don't blame the alcohol. Is everything going all right? Hey, Wayne. Everything sounds fine, I guess. Live from Wayne's Zoomy Bomber Cabin Saturday night. The killer's here. Oops, shit. Didn't want to do a commercial. I meant to do this. As I say, I don't blame the alcohol. I blame the pubic hair. Was the sound okay? Sounds fine. Nobody's saying anything bad. Looking like a ragged Dean Martin with his glass of hooch. Swing. That's a good one. My mouth was open. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, Dean Martin. Didn't think we were going to have a Dino reference tonight, but right in the first few minutes. I love Dean. Is that what it does kind of look like that. It would look better if I put a couple of cubes of ice in it, but I don't like the water here. So, speaking of water, again, sports, no. Well, if it was water sports, it kind of was, but it was a lonesome water sport because I was asleep and alone. So, I don't blame the alcohol. I blame the 4 gummies I ate. I was so sound asleep, I guess. And at a certain point, something's up. And it's a blur. Yeah, it's a blur. Where pretty buzzed from those gummies, and I just got up and took the sheet off, grabbed a towel, tossed it on top of the mattress. Fucked it. It wasn't that bad. And my piss doesn't stink because the asparagus that I ate obviously was fake. Didn't stink. Bill Gates. Anyway, what? So yeah, I took the shit right back to sleep. But and washed everything up in the morning. Wasn't much. Had to do laundry anyway. It had been 6 weeks since I washed those fucking sheets, so that's a joke. It's been 9. Where the fuck have you guys been, by the way? Where the fuck have you been? Oh. Right. Where was I going to go next? I have no idea yet. Yeah, I peed the first time in 20 years. Last time was, I might have told this story before. I don't know. Let's see if it happens. Again. It didn't speed up. That's just me. So everything's just right. If I don't, yeah. Whoa, see? There was a little. Or is that the mushrooms? No, I'm not tripping. Not that way yet. Gotta wait till the end of October. But don't get me distracted. Jeez. So, fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, 20 years ago, Nashville. Those goddamn CMT parties where the booze is free. You know, these company things, whatever. It's their fucking fault. But luckily, we were in a hotel. Because my ex-wife and I, we were, she was a VJ on CMT for a couple of years, and did their radio for a couple of years too. And my in-laws, her parents were in town for a week, so they said, "Hey, you guys got the Flameworthy Awards to go to." That's what the CMT Video Awards were called originally. The first 2 or 3 years, they were called the Flameworthy Awards. I think I've told this story before, but whatever. Hey, let's see. My finger. Oh, surgery. Yeah. Fix it in the trigger finger. And I can't remember if that was the one where I was this close to Sheryl Crow going, wow, I thought she was gorgeous on TV. She like pops like an angel. Wow. Could have been the booze. And the weed. Maybe. Was I doing Vicodin at that point? No, I'm kidding. I am. That might have been the one where we got up to, because it was in the state right there on Nashville, on Broadway, where the Predators play. And at one point during a break, my wife and I got up to use the restroom, so we went into the little tunnel because we were on the floor because she was part of this thing. While we were back there, it was one of the two that I met, Keith Urban. And I was like, wow, he's so small. And but one of them also, we went out, went to the restroom, and when you come out, because it's on TV, they're taping and all that stuff. Does it sound okay? Froze? What? Wait, what? Froze? No? And freeze, right? God, I want to finish this story. It's like a baseball game or when you get up and go out, and then you come back and they make you wait for a pitch or two or whatever's going on. Same kind of thing because of the taping, and we're standing there at the end of the edge of the tunnel waiting to go out, right behind Brooks and Dunn, and standing between them is Glenn Campbell. And I'm sitting looking at her. And Glenn was a little tipsy. Glenn was doing his Arthur Bach impression, which I don't think he was supposed to be doing at the time. And I won't call out anybody, but I'll say one of the Brooks and Dunns didn't even pay attention to him. And the other Brooks and Dunn, in a world where Dunns were Brookses, the other one was being nice. I'm just standing there 2-3 feet away going, whoa, wow, look at this, holy shit. It's pretty wild. And then later on, we went to some parties where there was free booze and a bunch of it and weed. Yeah, sometimes people had some good weed in the business there. Anyway, and then we got a hotel because the in-laws were in town. So they're like, hey, have a little, weekend, or a couple nights away. And so we got a hotel right there, like we walked to, after all those parties that were all around. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what time it was, but a certain person rudely woke me up from a very relieving dream to yell and say that I was pissing the bed, and I opened my eyes and, whoa, look at that fountain. We're in a hotel. Cool, it's all right, right? That was not the first time that she witnessed. This is only my second one, I swear. Oh yeah, you get a lot of weed in you. Oh, that was not the first time that she witnessed that, but it was the last. It was the last. No, it wasn't the reason for the divorce, but maybe it was. I just couldn't keep anything to myself. Sorry, that was funnier in my head. Yeah, so boom, that's pretty good, 20 years. But there was there was somewhere around that time, 20 years ago too, where I pissed in the closet at a relative's house. And then I told another relative about doing that. And then they said, dude, a few years ago, I pissed in the same closet. So fucking funny. Family, these are the family stories that we want to see on CBS. In a world where a family all pissed in the same closet. What? Oh, look. I'm doing my Ace Ventura impression. No, sorry. Ooh, what's wrong with me? Oh, it's the hydrocodone. I'm kidding, I didn't take it. But wow, my elbow hurts. That's for show, sister. What else? I don't know. I can't help it. I have to drink with the pinky out now. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I should go out more. It'd be funnier. What's that? You should see the girl. No, I have I don't know if I said it before, but that pinky was like this, like a little trigger finger thing. And then, in last year, they did this thing where he just numbed it really good, like a dentist would. I turned my head, and he took these needles and into the tendon and the ligament or whichever, and went tick, 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 and punched a bunch of holes. I don't know what the procedure's called. And then, ready? Yes. And then snap. Like he was like breaking it, but it didn't break. He was just stretching the tendon out from the holes with the holes. But then they didn't give me a good splint like this, so it slowly went right back. So this time, it's a bloody motherfucker. Let's see, maybe I'll do this. Yeah. I took it off the wrong way. Shit. Ooh, I was supposed to take it off for a little while anyway. Let me go through the chat. Danny's here. Killer's here. Russell. Like James says, everything Russell says, basically, is gold. Is that a professional booger picker glove that Wayne is wearing? Glad to see Wayne found his junkyard shirt. Oh, here's a story. Very recent story. No, it's not bad. I washed it. I cleaned it. Check this shit. I went the other day, and they only took a few of the stitches out. I don't know how many there were, but let's see. Can I get it up there? That's the best way to do this. Oh, fucking no. One tick. Too much light. I don't know. Bunch of stitches there. Can't get too close. Can I? Anyway. Yeah, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12. And they left 5 in for another week. Because they said, oh, those are ugly. So you have to keep a hold of them. And I have to do my exercises. I can't quite make a full fist yet. Oh, it scares me. It's scary when you, especially that part, because it makes you feel like it's gonna go ouchie. Fucking commies. I always forget to do this, guys. I'm sorry. I always forget to do that. I'm not as good as Paul is with that, and Danny. I always forget that. I'm just gonna leave that because that's a good one. Oh, gotta tell you the junkyard shirt story. Elbow. A couple hours ago, my aunt. Remember how I started this whole thing with the, the old folks that aren't with it anymore, and see them, let them have a nice way out. Put them in the movies, like Bill Hicks said. Look up the joke. It's so hilarious. It's so funny. I love the bit. This kind of reminds me of that kind of shit. My aunt got me a couple of lobster for my birthday a month ago. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I was like, I'm done. It's such a pain in the ass, all the stuff. And then you gotta put a separate trash for it so it doesn't stink up the garbage. You gotta get that garbage to the dump quick. Yeah, it's nasty and it makes a fucking mess. And it's not that great. I realized I only like the lobster for the butter and for the bread on the roll. Because the rest of it is it's all right, but I don't do it that often. Now all of a sudden, bam, bam, towards the end of the summer, she got me too, and I said, I'm good. You know what? And I said it to Ma as well. I said it to a bunch of people. I'm good. I'd be okay to never have lobster again for the rest of my life. I'm all set. It's not that, And I also made the butter bread joke. That was 3 weeks ago. Almost 4. Almost 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I was right the first time. Yesterday. Your aunt got you a couple more lobster. Nobody's listening. This is why I do this. It's like, look, I showed you. Look, it's on camera. I said it. I should record. That's why a lot of people want to record everything. Just go, see, I said it. See, this is where I said that. You said I didn't say it. I said it. See it. I said it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. What was I? Shit. What was I? Oh, lobster. Anyway, I didn't want it yesterday because I'd already eaten during the day enough. And then came home today and cooked it up for you. You want it? I'm really not hungry, but maybe. I did decide to make a roll. Crack open one of those lobsters that was done, heat up the meat, and pull it, and the meat too. Sorry, Lisa, I didn't about my timing. So I'm doing that, and I'm cracking that shit open. And this is why I have 2 junkyard shirts, because I was wearing the other one, and I went boom, and the insides of that fucking thing went right down my fucking shirt. I could prove it by go getting the soaking wet one that's in the washing machine. I juiced it up with some Dawn, and then I draped it in that washing machine. It's still gonna get washed, real wash. So then I went, oh, I have another. I'd have a third, but I gave it to Todd. Stupid. No, I'm kidding. I told you. I've said it before. He cuts the sleeves off. It's funny. Todd deserved that junkyard shirt because he's about one of the only people that I can think of that can sing along to junkyard songs with me. Except for you guys, because you're learning yours, right? Huh? Are you doing your junkyard homework? I would hope so. Probably not, right? Yes. So what? Oh shit! What? All right. I meant to do this a little while ago. I went through a little bit of it. Oh, I left up Russell's thing. I don't know how to take it off. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to take it off, guys. So that was way too hecky. I didn't realize I lost my condom. Man, that's right. It's this way to that way. What? So, 22 minutes? Fuck, I'm done. 4 to go. I'm going to try to beat the Rogan Fight Companion tonight. I don't watch that anymore. I can't. I couldn't believe it. I tuned in for just a tick. And, it was 7. And I was like, wait. For a bit there, I'm like, wait a minute. I thought Eddie Bravo was supposed to be on this. Like 7 minutes. Like, there's no Eddie. And then Joe asked Jamie to get something, so Jamie went to the wide angle. I'm like, there's Eddie right there, sitting at the end, in front of Joe on the other side of the table. Why isn't he 7 minutes, Eddie? Wow, that's cool. That's a lot. Anyway, Eddie's back with his podcast. I don't know if you've seen it. It's been going through the sponsor. There's the ad for it. It's been going through my Instagram and Facebook. Eddie's a flat earther. Eddie Bravo. You know who Eddie Bravo is? I talk like you guys know he is. Some of you do. Some of you don't. Oh, I wanted to go to the chat. God damn it. Shut up, asshole. Oh, you're supposed to be talking. That's right. Who else is here? Jinx is here. Oh, that's right. I read that one. Oh, dude. That's a fave. Yeah, I know I'm going back to an old one, but I know it's been a while. But I just wanted to pop that one up because it deserved it. Like the boy and I am the cheese, living in his own world inside. Russell's a listener. Dude. Nice callback. Nice callback. Nice callback. And I already said everything he said, like James said, is gold. Turds. Not turds. Mushrooms. And then I go back and read that. I didn't see that before. Oh, I meant to show it. Ding. Read the file all night, Wayne. Out loud. Okay. Dude. You blew my announcement. Oh, that's my God. Now that you said that, I'm only on page fucking 2 of the preface. That fucking book hurts my elbow. Oh, it's burning. I 25 minutes in, I just might take that fucking hydrocodone. So, fuck, that was funny. So yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So you said that. So yeah, I got my Manson file, and I want to show this. Is it on the slides? Slides. Right, I put it in there. I swear to God, I put it in there. Where is it? Do you have to go? I have to go download it. Sorry. Oh, computer. Upload. Oh, I was gonna do this earlier. Oh, there it is. All right. Sorry. Apologies. Profusely. Fuck. There it is. I got it. Like it's a goddamn fucking video game. All right, where are you? It's uploading, peoples. It's uploading. Sorry, I keep going into the squares. I mean, into the rectangle. Here we are. Boomsies. Can you see that? What can I do? I can do that. Dude, check out the W. It's the fucking McGill Wexler logo from Better Call Saul when Kim and Jimmy had shared a fucking building. Shrek obviously pays attention to when I post shit because he can see that I'm a Better Call Saul fan. I don't know if that's true. I'm thinking it is because Nick is always watching. Pretty cool Easter egg. If you're a Better Call Saul fan, can you see it? Can you see the MW thing, like the McGill Wexler sort of thing? I will forever tell everybody it was on purpose. Because I want to. Because it's my fucking book, man. That was cool to come home to. And then splashing lobster all over myself. Now I fucking stink like the sea. No, I don't. I cleaned up. And I did, yeah, you gotta wash this. Has it been an hour since I've had this off? I didn't do any exercises. Ready? I'm gonna do some exercises. Ding, so you can look at my, my beautifully signed book. Anyway, isn't that neat? McGill Wexler in a world where McGill Wexler was also Wayne. By Nicholas Shrek. Whatever. Shut the fuck up. Remove. Thank you. Add. I thought that was funny. And had... What the fuck? Wrong screen, Holmes. Thank you. Damn it. That could have worked a lot. That would have been a lot funnier if it had... Ready? Because I got a broken pinky. No, it's not. It's not broken. But yeah. Oof. It's so scary to try to bend it with those stitches in it being... It's only been... Was it going to be 2 weeks on Monday? Yeah. It was 2 weeks ago this Monday. That it was. Fentanyl, second time this year. Wham! That's what I'm talking about. Just go get surgery if you want to try fentanyl. I just realized what I said. It's pretty funny. No. Hey, Russell. Oh, wait. There it is. Oh, wait. What? Oh, did it bounce? Fuck, it bounced on me. Bounce. Speaking of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. You know, the kid that shoots combo. Bounce. What? This is still a podcast. I'm too cheap to buy it, James says. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. That was 9:43. What is it? I am 20 minutes behind, sisters' pantses. What's that black thing? Oh, he must have been talking about my hand. That's racist, Jinx. That's what I would have said. And then Russell said, that's what she said. You calling me a she, Russell? What the fuck, man? Yeah, it's funnier in my head. Should we just bomb North Korea? Good one, Beckham. Good one. Nice drop in. Woo! Talk about a bomb. You dropped one right there. I mean, why not, Mr. B? Whew, thank you. I needed a break. I had to stop thinking for a second. Whoa, oh, yeah, the hydrocodone really works. Shh. What? When? Why? Why is Gamora? Rectangle of color. Racist again. Jesus, Jinx. VJs. I remember them. Bros? I pop like an angel. What's it like to get married, say I love you, then get divorced? Sucks. Like what Ozzy Osbourne says about sobriety. Fucking sucks. Especially when kids are involved. But thanks for asking, dick. Just kidding. Sort of. Not. What? When? Why is Gamora? Oops. Shit. What did I just do? All right. I'm just going to catch up. I'm sorry. I'm going to jump because you guys are fucking walking the dogs. Oh my God. Wayne, I just messaged you. It has to do with anal sex. Oh shit. Wait, what? Oh, Rip combo. My God, I saw Rip and went, oh, dude. Whew. You should get a hand puppet. Hey, where's my parrot? Where's my motherfucking parrot? Where's my parrot? What did Ma do with the parrots? Oh, she buried them in her junk. That didn't sound right. Hold on. God, I have to look at my messages. Whoops, sorry. Fuck, shit. I don't look at myself now. I'm trying to look at the camera. Whoa, Danny, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh, and then there's a picture of a car. Thanks for interrupting for that. No, the first picture was much better. I sold that so well, she's probably really going through, oh God, what did I do? What did I do? I just did the 4, what is it? Somebody's license plate, 4NAL 39. Looks like anal. Yeah, anal 39. Yeah, I think that was the year, that was how old I was when I tried it. No, that's a complete joke. I was 17. What? It's not true either. No, sorry, I'm doing the Dave Chappelle. And I'm trying to sing. Come up with a song. Okay. He. Blow. What was I going to next? What Britney sang. Britney's song played in the background? For fuck's sake, Beckham. You're such a child. I know. Oh, I can't do it. Oh man, I can't do it. I was just gonna talk about the movie Bachelor Party, a scene from Bachelor Party, but I can't do it. I hate that that's. No, I'm not going there. I ain't going into that subject matter. What the fuck was I going to go into? Let's see. I peed for the first time in 20 years. Manson File. Better Call Saul. Easter egg. See, I'm not like Paul. I, didn't go begging to be able to read the book on his podcast. Or Danny. I just assumed he'd be like, dude, you want to read it? Read it. I wish he was like, I wouldn't. I can't. I'm not even going to read a sentence. I gave you enough. He wrote to me. That's enough. But I would love to read some of it. Because it's, you can totally hear it. Like, I think Danny said it and Paul said it before. And some other people have said it. You can totally hear it in Nick's voice as you read. Dude, there ain't no fat. There ain't no fat. There's so far, like I said, I'm only a page and a half in. And it's more writing than fucking journalists fucking do in a week. 1 page and a half, and it's fucking, whoa, that's a lot. It's a lot. It's good. That doesn't sound like the best compliment. Saying it's like, wow, people. It's. What am I trying to say? I don't know either. But yeah, you had to. You definitely have to read. You definitely have to slow your reading down for sure, and reread some sentences. But I think as it goes, as I get more into it, I think a lot of people probably say this, where it gets more easy to read, because the flow will probably start to get, because then a flow starts to get familiar, which you already know anyway from listening to Nick talk, and I don't know, fuck, anyway, it's going to be a long time before I get to the end of that shit. Wow, that's a lot. Dude, it's a lot. It really does hurt my fucking elbow picking it up. That's not a joke. Wait, I gotta get to where I can see. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Rock lobster. Oh God, what happened? Uh-oh, Bill's here. Uh-oh. So, look how fucking thick that thing is, man. And every page is like, look at that. Dude. It's a ton. Shit. I did that fast enough to where nobody will screenshot that, right? I'll trim it, I'll snip it if somebody wants me to. I just tried to. Fucking A, man. It's insane! And I wasn't even expecting it today. I assumed it was going to be next week because of Labor Day. And then, bam! Pretty cool. I think everybody's gonna, I'm already pleased. And like I said, I'm only a page and a half into the fucking preface, and it's money's worth. End of story. I'm not even to chapter 1 yet, and I'm satisfied. Because, well, also, being somebody who's been following that shit for a long time. So a lot of it I'm kind of what? You know what I'm saying? God, the more you talk, the more you look like a groundhog, you fucking retarded person. Brain. Silly. Wow, you're just looking for a cave. I think I got strep throat. That's what I'm going to blame it on. It's only the third one. swear. He's just silly this way. Right? Entertainer? Sorry, I didn't mean to use that word. Jinx is wrangling cats. Ooh, that's yeah, I'd rather not. Oh shit, what'd I do with it? Fuck, I knew there was gonna be something that I left in my room. And it was the new magazine. Got a bunch of psychedelic stuff. The new Leaf, I think it's Leaf magazine, right? The one I read from with the doctor and the cannabis and sex and stuff. A few podcasts back. I think it was Happy Friday. I think. What the fuck did I do with it? Did I bring it in here or not? Shit. Well, you know what? I'm going to have a little throwback, just for fun, because there's always going to be new people finding the podcast after I'm dead. It's one of the reasons. One of the reasons I have to pee. So, yeah, new people all the time, whatever. I am going to try to catch up with this. But I'm starting to get distracted from having to pee so bad. I can't really do the Danny After Dark voice, can I? Or am I? I'm just missing a candle and a purple robe, which I should have, being a Better Call Saul fan, a Breaking Bad fan, and it would be like, it's a callback to Marie Schrader, Hank's wife, the pain in the ass. Jesus, Marie, they're minerals. What? That's what it reminds me. Danny's thing reminds me of purple. Swollen. Speaking of swollen, have you seen that cleavage? What? Say, whoa, chill, homie. Know what I'm saying? I tried to take it off. Shit, purple, what? Yeah, Marie Schrader. Every time this is like Marie and Skylar's other crazy sister. Sorry, just saying. So, we're being funny? Are we? You little nitwit. What? It's a curse. I don't know. I'm trying to catch up. Her thing. Oh. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to play something so I can go pee. Right? So I got to go to share. Video file? Right? What should I play? Oh, you know what I should play? Seeing how I just talked about Danny. I should, right? I should play this.
2, 3. Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. It's party time. Excellent. Wayne's World. It's party time. Excellent. Jim and Charlie hanging on our walls. It's Wayne and Paul that have the big balls. We do our shows and bring a bunch of joy. If you don't like it, you're a Crisco boy.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Wayne's World, Wayne's World, Wayne's World, Wayne's World, it's party time, excellent. Some folks have us and want our hide, hate us. Damn it. It's okay, cause they hit like and subscribe. The Whips and Sweaty Pauls are here today. They love us when we're stupid. Anyway. No Danny or Beckham here tonight. Cause Danny's dancing and Beckham's on a flight. Jim break on through and Charlie garbage dump. We're garbage people, so we love to hum.
Oh my God.
Chorus. Wayne's World.
World.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Party time.
Party time. Excellent.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. Hold on, I gotta chuck some pee. Apologize profusely. I thought I was gonna time that just right, but ooh boy, almost filled that cup. And yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Should have called it. Should have been Wayne and Paul's World. Stupid to do. It was stupid to call it Wayne's World. It should have been Wayne and Paul's World because that's what I did when I did the lyrics. And man, I wish we'd have had a couple more takes. That was the first and only take ever. Look what I got. I might read from this. And then the Manson File. Don't tell Nicholas. Yeah, there was a little dead air. God, reminded me of my nightmares. My radio nightmares. Locked out of the fucking studio. Dead motherfucker air. Said that before. I don't want to say it again. Oh, shit, James. You win. Nope. But I also didn't really touch anything. And pee is sterile. And I drink a lot of water. And my hepatitis is gone. Hepatitis is gone. And I drink my pee when I trip on mushrooms. But I also make sure I flush by drinking nothing but water for a few days before tripping. It's holy water. Just saying. Oh, sorry. Man, see, Paul, you're so much better than this. Fuck. Leave him up. The orderlies are making him take his... Dude. Have I ever told the psych ward story? You guys ever heard the psych ward story? Have I ever told it? When I was in the psych ward for almost a week, I really felt like Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, man. Because my shit was Brady Bunch compared to everybody else that was in there. There were some fucked up motherfuckers in there. And saw how this shit worked. Where they just fucking have them in there, a lot of those people in there for a bit and then plug them with drugs and then throw them back out on the fucking street after a couple weeks. With, and being there 2 weeks, you would think, right? You would assume that being there a week or two, you'd have a lot of time with a doctor, with a therapist, just you and them talking about why the fuck you're in there. I was in there almost a week. I don't even think the total time with the doctor was 4 hours. Fucking 4 hours in a week, and you're gonna try to tell me you gotta give me these drugs? Fuck you. They wouldn't let me go outside with everybody every day for an hour after the courts and stuff because I wouldn't take the drugs. Because I'm like, it's not why I don't want that shit. I didn't want it. I could tell. It was very similar to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It was weird. Fucking A. And then I went back because I befriended a couple of people. And knew they were going to be in there for a bit. And a couple days after I got out, I went back to visit them and brought them some clothes and some snacks that they asked for. It was so weird. There was some people that had come in right before I left that were all, like this. And I was there with them a couple of days before I split. And then when I came back for that visit a couple of days later, they saw me at the visit thing. It was, they were people that I never actually got to know. So it was weird that they were going, hey, because they recognized me. I'm like walking around like fucking zombies. Oh, it was so gross. So fucking gross, man. And I didn't even belong there. Anyway, did we go deep enough yet? Yes, I think so. Did I tell you about the junkyard shift getting fucking lobster? Oh, ugh, God damn it. God damn it. Fucking all that fucking, that fucking white, that goo, that, how do you fucking, it's not creamy, that shit that comes out with lobster with the meat, around the meat and stuff. That was what blasted my shirt. It looked like a chunky load. Super chunky. Stop doing the Ace Ventura thing. It's annoying. See? I'm self-aware. Thank you, mushrooms. It reminds me of bachelor party again. God damn it. Oh. Obviously, some of you know what I'm talking about. The list. Whatever. But there is a funny thing there when he's making dinner. The scene where he's making dinner for Tony Katane. They do a close-up where he's bringing the food to the table. They do a close-up of the bowl that he's holding. And it's just a bunch of potatoes in a bowl with lettuce. Just full potatoes. And you just hear him say, I hope you like potato salad. It's chunky style, my favorite. Sorry. Had a little moment. It's so fucking funny. Oh, I love that. Remember, Rick, no hookers. I swear on my mother's grave. Your mother's not dead. Well, if I go back on my word, I'll kill her. Where did he get his sense of humor? I don't know. Wow. Sorry. Ooh. Did I eat another gummy and forget? Ooh, feels like a gummy just hit. That was a while ago. Sorry. Oh, where was I? I don't know. Shut up. So there's got a bunch of messages and stuff. Good chunk. Like one. No, it was a good chunk. People going, what the fuck? Where you at? Where you at, homie? It's been a few weeks. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, like 6 Ks. So, and I says, my sister had this friend who had a baby. When the baby's was born out in the arms and legs of her body. It was just a head. But he was a good-looking head. Anyway, it's Head's 9th birthday. His father said, "Come here, Head, got a nice present for you." Head said, "It's not another fucking hat, is it?" Where was I? I didn't actually mean to do the head joke. What was I saying? Somebody remind me. Fuck. What was I saying? Oh. Because it's been a few weeks. Yeah, it's like every 20 podcasts. I'm like, I've had enough of myself. You know, when you gotta watch it or watch it back for quality, make sure shit that you might have to clip out like a book that you flip through, or say a name or something, and make sure. Oh yeah, that's funny shit. And then look for clips, and then you gotta promote the fucking thing, and it's you. It was easier when it was just audio, but then when I have to fucking look at my face with this shit, it's yeah, you really get sick of it after a couple of months. You're like, hey, I want to take a break. I want to take a break. And plus, this had this, so it was tender, so it's very hard to type. I normally type 65 words per minute, people. I took typing in high school 2 years, junior year and senior year. Why? Because it was a room full of chicks and a couple other dudes. Yeah. Like most people's sexuality. I don't know, it's the first thing I could think of, personally speaking. Look, the hole. So, oh, man, see, it all ties in. I don't know what that means either. Filthy screws, filthy screws. But yeah, it sucks to not have that goddamn pinky to type. But then but that was the other part of the trigger finger. Why I wanted to get it fixed was with typing. The pinky obviously was, because it was curling, it was not working as well. So it was starting to get my motherfucker. So I dropped to 62 words per minute. You see that bug? Jesse, this is a contaminant. We need to get rid of this. It all comes back to Breaking Bad. Dude, Wexler McGill. Right there. Nicholas Shrek. I fucking love that. I choose to believe that he did it on purpose. Because he's seen my Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad posts. And apparently he's a fan as well. Because that's a deep motherfucking dive. Hi, Dennis. So, love those inside jokes, don't you? Just for the Manson people. And the Beach Boys fans. Hey, having to explain a joke, What was the same? Who? Why is Gamora? Oh my God, why do I do this? So yeah, every 20 or so, I know I lost something. I was going somewhere for a second too. I've been on a few tangents here and there. And, oh God, I might break out into a song. Thank God I didn't. I think we lost Danny at Chunky Load. Gold. That's what kept me. Hey, I'm only 6 minutes behind. Just like that. What? What's with the lisp? Oh, it's all the gay stuff. I don't know. One Wayne, 2 cups. Hey, there's 3 people watching. There'll be more later, after I'm tits up. Zombie Wayne. They all say that they don't belong there, Wayne. Shit, he's talking about something I talked about 5 minutes ago. Fucking zombies. Zombies. What was I saying zombies about? What was the zombie thing? I've forgotten already. See? I forgot. What was I saying? Zombies. Zombies. Good place, James. Shit. Fucking thing bounced on me again. No arms or legs. Was it lying on a pile of leaves? Because if it was, you could name it George. Oh, fucking A. Where did it go? Where did that go? Chunky Loan. Oh, man, you guys are making me lost now. Oh, what was that? Where was that? Where? Fuck. Oh, there it is. Oh, did you want me to finish the head joke? Did I ever do the head joke? Full head joke? After the head? Okay, 9th birthday. And, no, the fucking hat, is it? Now, wait, I did do this. I tell the Dawson's Creek story. Michelle Williams shit, right? Want to hear it again? I love it. For the new pokes. The new pokes and the new folks. Holy fuck, my elbow hurts. What was it? Now Head's 14 and he's in a swimming tournament. Which is fun. It's a Rodney Roode joke, by the way. Australian comic in the 80s joke. He's a head, so that's funny in itself. Anyway, they say on your block, get set, go. And he dived in and went straight to the bottom. And they said, no one paid any attention to him, rescued him, or took any notice. And then finally someone rescued him and he was really pissed off. They said, what happened, Head? He said, oh, fuck, I got a cramp. I told that joke to the cannabis plants that I grow. And I told that joke in front of someone I was showing how to do some caring for them. And I was waiting for her to laugh after that. And I was looking down because she was taking care of something, and I was kind of looking over waiting for, I don't get it. He's just a head. You can't swim. You got a cramp. Anyway, it was very funny. She's great. She usually gets shit, but she didn't get down. But she was also paying attention to other things. I know, but she was trying not to listen. She's thinking, man, why does this Australian accent keep going into British? Because it sucks. Anyway, now Head's 21 and he bowls into the Antler, which is a hotel bar. And he bowls into the bar, up to the bar. And he says to the bartender, he says, give me a beer. Bartender pours him a beer. He says, now put a straw in it. Now put the straw in my mouth. He says, now, take the cigarettes out of my collar. Now put one in me mouth. Oh, I gotta do it. Hold on, sorry. Now light the bastard. He says, now, you got dart competitions at this hotel. Dart. Bartender says, yeah. Points over to the dartboard. He says, well, get a dart and put it in my mouth. Feathers first. Now throw the fucking board at me. Talk about dead air. I fucking love that joke. So.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Sorry. I blew that. Damn it. That meant to be. Sorry. Poopy shit, fuck, twat, whore, slut. Thanks, YouTube. Fuck. What the hell was I saying? Swear to God, I didn't eat that many gummies. Did I? I didn't take the hydrocodone. That's only I just opened the 4th. I'm not that. What's going on? Oh, it's you guys. I blame you. Not really. Go back to my list. That's why I avoid dollar stores. Oh my God, there's 6 people. Oh my God. I'm gonna go hide. What's the Easter egg Bible? Oh, at the store. I gotta tell you the store before if I get into psychedelics. Gotta tell you the store. At the operation that I work at, that I'm part of, there's a gentleman that comes in and gets CBD for his cats, and a little tip, I guess. He says it works. Where instead of trying to get this CBD into the cat's mouth, just put it on their paws or in a little on their ears, rub it a little bit in their ears, and they do this and that, and they got it, and it works really well. Apparently, we got bacon flavor, and beef and chicken. Beef is the most expensive because it's the most milligrams of CBD. This dude, that's what I meant to get as well when I went to get the fucking magazine. Shit. He's into the church thing pretty hard, and he's basically given everybody there one of those little Jesus pamphlet things. And so as he was leaving a couple weeks ago, he was like, "Can I? Is it okay if I do this?" And he started saying stuff. I went, "Do," and I listened to him, like, "Yeah, okay, sure, yeah." And he asked me, so what do you think? And I'd say that we basically agree on most of this stuff, but you sure you want to hear what I have to say? Yes, I want to hear what you have to say. Well, I agree with all this stuff, but it's all based in psychedelics. It's all based in mushrooms. And other religions are based in other natural psychedelics, like, other ways of DMT and peyote and ayahuasca and ibogaine and whatever else there is. There's other things that I don't even know about. They're just the main ones that I know. And apparently that desert over there in the Middle East used to be different, and there are mushrooms there, or whatever. And I was like, wait, no. And at some point in there, I said to him, I keep in mind as I say this, I didn't always think this, and first couple times I heard it, I was like, well, what the hell? But then, you do just a little bit of homework in mycology, and listen to, look into the right stuff. It's out there. So it's all out there anyway. It's easy to find now. Used to not be. And just put it. It's like, oh wait, they all have the same attributes. This is mushroom talk. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Especially with the virgin birth thing. I've said it before. But yeah, how do you finally explain that? Nobody's ever been able to explain it until it's a spore. They don't need no seed. I'm listening. I got this list now, and that's why I'm listening. Born in a manger, just maybe in a pile of cow dung. I'm still listening. The 3 kings arrived. Yeah, well, that mushroom, you eat that, you're shaking hands with the universe, and your third eye is opened. So the 3 kings are going, wah. I'm still listening. You ever look at the Pope's clothing? You ever notice what was my line when I say on stage? What was it? You ever notice the Pope dresses like a mushroom? And then I could see people at it. Yeah, you will now. The mushroom fountains in Vatican City, and the pine cone statue that makes a little triangle. The pine cone represents the third eye, the 3 kings. All coming from the Christmas Amanita scar mushroom. Comes from. That's why they want you to hate Russia, because that's where everything started. And they want to say, "Hey, we started it." No, you didn't fucking start shit, except for being a Nazi. Winter Soldier, perfect. There's a bunch of them out there. I can't think of another, but being Winter Soldier being my favorite, probably one of my favorite MCU movies. Movies suck now. They've gotten bad. Ooh, they suck. Movies suck. Welcome. Done. Paid them all too much money. I wanted a little chunk of that pie, and then I said, fuck this. It's gross. I want meaning. So, shit. Fuck. What was I saying? I'll catch it. I'll remember. I was saying before movies. Fuck me, silly shit. Come piss, whore, twat. Thank you, YouTube. I already did that joke. Shit, fuck Holmes. It's on the mushroom thing, the psychedelics. But there was another tangent. I dropped it. Fuck, piss. So anyway, the guy, yeah, the mushroom stuff. What else? Oh yeah, the Christmas stuff. So then you got the died for 3 days. Yeah, that's what mushroom. You pick it and you dry it for a few days before you eat it. Eat the flesh of the gods. And shake hands. And then you get the pine tree. That's why the little gifts under the pine tree. That's where the red and white mushroom grows. And the caribou over there in Russia. That's their favorite snack. Now you know why they can fly. The caribou. We call them the reindeer. And those indigenous people, they wear red and white because of the mushroom. And they grow under conifer trees. And then when they picked them, the old people, they used to set them in the tree where the sun hit them, let them dry. Well, they picked more, decorating a Christmas tree. And then they took them home, put them in sacks, hung them by the fire. Stockings. They lived in yurts. And there was a second door in the roof for wintertime because they didn't have snowplows back then. Whatever. But I blew his mind with E.T. No, that's what it was. So in the conversation, I was getting out a lot. I was getting out a lot more than I was expecting to get out. He was listening more than I was expecting him to. But then he just kept kept going back to that faith thing. I'm like, no, I get you, but I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it was, dude, you really want to understand that faith shit? Do a fucking heroic dose of mushrooms, and all that stuff that you believe right now will just be deeper. I'm not telling you it's wrong, but as I went on, he started to get into it where he started to get a little defensive, not super like didn't get argumentative or whatever, but he just kept coming back with stuff where it's like, okay, he's starting to not listen. He's like listening to, I throw 3 things at him. He listens to the first one, and then he starts tuning out. And I'm like, it's all right. But so he just kept going back. I'm like, it's cool, but I kept reminding him, remember, we're still talking about the same thing. But if you have an experience like that with knowing the stuff that you're already into, which I'm with you, it's just, it's allegory and anthropomorphization, right? Anthropomorphization. It's a fucking tough word. Always tough. But he was there, and I was surprised he lasted as long as he did. But I'll tell you, that was 3 weeks ago. I haven't seen him since. Here's the cool thing. We both taught each other something. I planted that motherfucking seed about mushrooms, and he might go home and do homework on start looking around, looking into it and all that stuff. I am now spreading his information about putting CBD on cats' paws and on their ears so they do it that way so you don't have to force feed them. I see a fair motherfucking raid. Hey, did you see this? Seriously, look. McGill Wexler. The MW thing, just like in the show, Better Call Saul. Do you know Sans? Did you look it up yet? Did you Google it? That's what I should have done for preparation on the preparation of the show. It's not a show. It's a fucking rant from a twat. Ew. How juicy is this twat? How big are the lips? I like them big, sister. Got personal in this hole. It all fits. What's up, yo? Sorry, I was doing my. It wasn't really a Jesse Pinkman. It was a reference. I made a pledge to myself. It's the last motherfucking summer that I don't have a bike. I want to be with them. Maybe not them, but I want to be doing what they're doing. Maybe not what they're going to go do, but you know what I'm saying. What was I saying? Better Call Saul. Shit. Fuck. Go back to the chat. Oh. Sorry. I'm going to sneeze. Fuck. Oh, the dude. Yeah, the CBD dude. Yeah, haven't seen him since. He didn't leave mad, and he still told me the last thing, he had to have the last word, which was, he had already said it like 3 times before. Come to the church. It's just down the road. Haven't even driven by it. But I would like to. I mean, it'd be kind of like when I was in an AA meeting once. And I had been, when I first got into learning about psychedelic stuff back in 2005. I only went to a few meetings. Had to. And I learned about, through my friend Claire, about Bill W. Actually doing LSD and I think ketamine, or was it something else? Something else, you look it up. It wasn't just cold turkey, or weaning off or whatever, and then meetings and church stuff with this other guy that he started AA with. It was fucking, and Claire has a copy of a letter that Bill W. wrote. So that, you know, helping with addiction, psychedelic stuff was happening a long time ago, and they fucking killed it. They fucking killed it. What did I? But anyway, I said it once in an AA meeting. I went, when it was my turn to, they asked me to say something. I was like, the only thing I want to say is, you know, I'm enjoying not drinking, but also something, I'm paraphrasing, but I'm enjoying not drinking. I am, but I'm also learning about other stuff, and something about psychedelics help a lot with this stuff, and I think Bill W. did some of that. And my homework is telling me a whole bunch of heads were like this. What? Like, oh shit. That's what it would be like if I went to a church and people started talking to me, which happened before. There was a couple of people that wanted me to go to this thing on a Sunday with them once, and I did. And there was a few people, and they started talking about normal stuff, and then they get into the church stuff as they're getting to know you. Like, well, my belief, this is how I see it. That is interesting. That is interesting. Lucy, want to go get a cup of coffee? Walk right away from me. What? Just talking about mushrooms, man. We're part mushroom. We're part fungus. That's why we have it in our toes. Right? I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go, like Indiana Jones. Should I take that hydrocodone an hour and 18 minutes in? I kind of think I should, because fuck, that hurts. Ooh, that's a new one. I want the old one. It's not done yet, is it? All right, I told that story. Let's go back to the chat. Allie. Hi. What? Who's saying Allie? Allie, there's no way. What? I gotta go back for a second. What? Wasn't Allie supposed to have a show tonight? Mentioning that person in my fucking shit. Do you want me to go off and say a bunch of stuff I shouldn't have? I shouldn't say? Because I'm a nice guy? Wayne had read 1.5 pages and had declared it an instant classic. Sorry, I should have done it in the other voice. Hold on. Wayne had read 1.5 pages and had declared it an instant classic. Wayne is going to read it out loud for Us. I've stayed out of all that. All that? Dude, Nickelodeon reference. Amanda Bynes. Bridget, Jake, and Josh. Sorry, my kid grew up on that Nickelodeon shit. I wouldn't let her. All that was a show, if you didn't know that. Didn't mean to say that again. Ooh, I hear the sound of candy. It's not funny. Oh, it's the end. Babushka. Oh shit! All that Nickelodeon. When my ex-wife and I split up, and I got my place in Studio City, when my daughter was at my house, she was not allowed to watch Disney Channel, Nickelodeon only. I saw every original iCarly, every episode probably 7 times. Spencer was a great character. I don't know about it now. I don't watch that. I've never seen the Boot-Re. Go off, Waning. It's your show. We don't talk about fake fucks around here, sisters. And when we say fucks, we spell it. What do we spell it? Oh yeah, F-U-X. X-U, motherfucker. Liar, liar, pants on. Fire. It's a bunch of shit. It's one of the reasons, dude. That's probably, I think I've said it before. It's one of the things I don't care to. I mean, it'd be fun if I was offered something cool or whatever that I knew was going to be well done and written well. I ain't going after it no more because, oh yeah, let's do this. Make this thing that's fake. Which used to be kind of fun, and then it just lost its luster. Especially with all the shit and all the crap involved and where it was done. If it's done in the right way, one of my favorite films to shoot was Looking for Liana. And because the cool part was, it was like a commune sort of thing. Speaking of, oh shit, I didn't realize I left that up there. We drove. It was a. What was that? Was that New York Film Academy? Was that New York Film Academy? Yes, I believe it was it was a thesis for New York Film Academy, 20-minute film. Jimmy Lou, Chinese kid, sweet kid, big kid, man. It was like fucking Yao Ming's fucking son. He was tall, gentle kid. And we went from Los Angeles. We drove up to. We were about 45 minutes south of the Hearst Castle, on this beach town, and the cinematography in this film is really great. There's some, it's not perfect for sure, but it's funny. It's fun. But cinematography is the best part of it to me. What was the fucking point? Oh, so what we did though, we did it as like a commune to where we all traveled up there in 2 vehicles, 1 motorhome, and or maybe 3 vehicles. The whole crew and cast. It was a small cast, only three of us in the cast. Me and Harwood and the lady that played his wife. Was there one other person? Oh, and then oh no, yeah, there was another scene that we shot previous where I'm faking playing the piano for people, and my daughter's in it. She makes a little spot cameo. But for the most part, when we traveled, the cast was just me and him, me and Harwood, and the lady that played his dead wife came up and shot some stuff. But anyway, for a week, we all stayed in the same house. Me and Harwood, the co-stars of the movie, we shared a room. He's an older guy. Basically, what happens in the film is he's a little nuts, wants to get to this lighthouse, and he kind of carjacks me. And then I realize the gun is fake. After he does it, I'm scared at first. And boom, spoiler alert. And then I try to help him. So there's the movie. It's fun. Looking for Leon. It's on Vimeo. It won Jimmy some awards, mainly the cinematography. I think there was an editing one he won somewhere, or the editor won. Anyway, eating dope. Oh, that was fun because we all were together at all times, and in the house, we shared a room. Jimmy, the director, shared a room with a couple of guys on the crew. There was some ladies. I think the first AD was a lady. All the ladies had a couple of rooms that were like in the middle of a 3-story house. Fucking sound guy shows up late. Turns out to be this wank, man. At one point, I had to get out of the car. We were all stuck in there with the camera and right outside. I'm locked in here for a bit, but a fucking guy, as we were doing the shots, he wasn't paying attention with it. He was in the back seat, laying in the back seat with the boom mic through the 2 seats in the front, for the microphone, and he kept bumping the fucking thing into the dashboard as we're doing the scene. I'm seeing this because it's right there in front of me, out of the camera's way, and I'm like, why are we doing this? This is pointless because the sound is just going. You're just gonna hear these thumps in the fucking while we're talking. I was going fucking nuts. Like, you pay attention. Ugh. I told him, let me out of this car right now or I'm going to go nuclear. Not only that, but stuck in this car, me and Harwood, he's in the passenger seat. And part of the time I'm actually driving with the camera strapped to the hood of the car, one of the red cameras. And so we would drive around doing takes and then go back to the director, and he'd watch through on the crew, and they'd watch through and go, all right, drive off again, do it again. Do that sometimes. But sometimes we were actually on a trailer with the camera right there and stuff while we were pulled around. And this fucking guy stuck in the back seat. We're just stuck in this car, and his fucking feet. Remember I mentioned toe fungus earlier? This shit was dripping off of his fucking toes, man. It was awful. And then the 2 or 3 guys that he shared a room with were complaining because it was the room stunk because of his feet. Oh man, that was the only hiccup. Everything else was a blast. And then it turned out Harwood and I, because his older gentleman there that played Gary, I think was his name, the character's name. His birthday is like a day or so after mine, so that was cool. It was all synchronicity. And then I was scaring everybody on the crew as a joke because of my William Randolph Hearst hate. Seeing how he was part of the outlawing of cannabis almost 100 years ago with his bullshit, and that's how he made all that money to have it called Hearst Castle. It shouldn't be called Hearst Castle. He didn't build the fucking thing. Well, he paid for it. I don't give a fuck. That money was that's blood money, and he didn't build it. It should have everybody else's name on it. So I would joke around all the time that because we were supposed to go on a tour. That was part of the thing on our trip. After shooting, we were going to go up there 45 minutes up, and we were going to take the tour, but we couldn't do it. Ended up not doing it because we had a camera malfunction, so we lost a half a day of shooting because of having to wait for somebody to drive up from LA with a part for the camera. So we didn't end up doing it, but anyway, I was scaring everybody, saying, we go there, I'm burning that fucking place down. Like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna burn that motherfucking ash. Anyway, where's my drink? Well, how's my drink? Benjamin, give a friend $100. She came in second. Has there been a death in your family? This is funny stuff here. Anyway, oh my God, hour and a half. Oh, you're such a douche. weird. I didn't order mayonnaise on my sub. Oh, thank you for the laugh. It makes my elbow feel better. Oh, my God, I'm so fucking sore. Creepy Charlie is making the sandwich for Becca. William Rand. What is it? What did I mean? Marion Davies. Yeah. Well, she was hot in the movie. About the real one? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't even remember what the fuck she looked like. But fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that motherfucker. Piece of shit. Yeah, he sure is. Poison this fucking world. He sent it off, and it was basically like that cannabis thing, that outlawing of cannabis almost 100 years ago. Is basically kind of like, God, what a douche. It's like Back to the Future 2, when Biff steals the DeLorean, goes back and shifts everything, and they come back to a different reality. Like, what the fuck? It's kind of what they did. They sent us off on this shit fucking Biff Tannen ruled reality. And that's not a Trump reference, even though it fits, but fuck them all. They all suck. But I do disagree with, that guy that put him in the movies. That piece of shit basically calling for violence. No violence, but I'm calling for it. Trying to make it so it's a class war. Fuck those guys. We all have much more in common. Oh, God, I'm so fucking sick of it. It is so psycho. That's part of the reason I think I do this, to stay a little bit sane. A little bit. A little bit more. Was I done talking about mushrooms? So, oh, man. Back to the chat. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Yes. All right, what was I going to next? Oh, was there something else I wanted to show? Besides my that long song? God, I hate that I didn't do that. I hate that I didn't make the Wayne Paul's World. It's fucking so stupid. So stupid. What is this? That. Fighting Kind, E.T. for Whip. I know I turned some other pictures that I wanted into fucking PDFs. Because you got to make them into PDFs to show them. You can't, it doesn't do the JPEG. What's this? What is that? I can't see it. Sorry. No, this is stupid. I know there was something else I wanted to show. I'm looking through the list. What the hell? Oh, well, I did want to show James's... always. Did I show this before? This was funny. Artwork in Journalism, or Screenshots in Journalism by James Watson. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that timing either. God damn it, there was something else I thought I put up there. What did I do? Dude. What did I do? My apologies. Which one was it? don't know what the fuck it was. Fucking A. There's a part of the fucking podcast that should be snipped. Huh? 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 I could fuck to it. Whoa. Joan Crawford made silent porn movies. Yes, I heard that too. They all did. They were all into that shit, dude. They not all. Not all. Not Andy Griffith. That was another brilliant thing of Better Call Saul, speaking of. So I never talked about the finale. Brilliant fucking finale. Fucking brilliant. Walter White couldn't have done it without me. Shit, what was I just gonna say? Better Call Saul. Shit! Fuck, I just had it. Fuck. Oh, the Andy Griffith thing. How brilliant was that in, what was it, season 2? Or 1? Was it 1 or 2? When he first started doing doing all the elder law stuff, and he fucking started dressing like Matlock. So fucking funny. The show is so fucking genius, man. So fucking genius. It's not perfect, but it is fucking genius. And just like Breaking Bad, you could never. That was the funniest thing, is that, you watch those, like Pete Peppers is a guy on YouTube that does a lot of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul stuff that I enjoyed. And he has other geeks on, like live shit like this, talking about stuff. And it was funny to where, after a while, they started saying, well, I'm not even bothering trying to guess what's going to happen next episode. We're always fucking wrong. We're always wrong. And the funniest thing is, same here. Guessing was, after a while, I was like, I ain't fucking bothering. This is stupid to guess, because it's going to be completely the opposite. And what opposite, I don't know, because there's many opposites. But that shit, you couldn't get, and that was the part of it that was so great. You could not guess what the hell was gonna happen. But then, when you watch it, when you go back through, and you're like, wait, there were hints. So that's one of the reasons why it's such. Both shows are so great. A lot of the same writers and directors, of course, and creators. But these little hints where they always say, "Oh no, we didn't know what we were doing." You fucking. Which they didn't, but they did. They're like, oh yeah, we can always bring this back. And these little things that you go back to, like somebody put together, it's not quite right, because they got some of it off. It's a little odd. But there's a first scene, last scene for a bunch of characters for both shows. And there is, you're like, wait, no, you should have guessed it. Just go back to whatever character, whenever you saw him first. Something, I don't know. It's kind of you have to look. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But the Andy Griffith thing, and elder law, the way they dropped in Breaking Bad stuff just right, to where it was all story, character driven. Wasn't, of course, Breaking Bad, but it was still it's just fucking brilliant. Still, the only thing that stands out that is El Camino. I wish Vince had gone through that script a couple more times, and I wish he'd had less scenes with Todd, because it looked so bad with Jesse Plemons. Looked so different, so much different. And then fucking Aaron Paul as Jesse Pinkman right in the beginning of the movie. What the fuck? You're picking it up. You reshot the end of Breaking Bad, his last scene in Breaking Bad. His beard was no longer than this shit right here. That's not very long. But then El Camino, they reshot that little bit, and the whole thing, and his fucking beard is like shaggy. This huge. Where the fuck did those 3 inches come from? I think I've said this before. I don't know. And some of the acting, some of the scenes are like, ooh, they kind of feel like they phoned that one in. And some of the newer characters, Nothing against the actors, but like the dude that made Jesse's thing that kept him stuck in the lab with Jack and Todd's guys. The last few episodes, last couple episodes, it didn't work. There were moments that were great, but I was so disappointed. Kind of like Many Saints of New York. There were some great moments, but still love Michael Gandolfini. Fuck, he's so good as his dad, as Tony is younger. He's so great. It was nice that was a bright spot and not one of the bad ones. Anyway, it's all about Andy Griffith not being a porn star. El Camino sucked. Jinx said it. Jinx said it. What happened? What's this? What happened? Bill. Hey, you guys still here? Nope. Yeah, Bill just went out for a blowjob and everyone was still here. Oh, goddamn. Wait. Cliff Booth wannabe? Dude, that is a fucking great scene. Out of all the shit in that movie, I mean, that movie overall obviously is great, but there's the Manson stuff. Some of the Manson stuff gets it right with basically Manson had nothing to do with this shit. Got that right. I give him that. And the right guy died. The right bad guy died. But I don't. As great as fun as Brad Pitt was in the movie, he shouldn't have got an Oscar for that shit. He's done better work than that for an Oscar. He didn't do anything. Leo is the one who deserved the fucking Oscar. Oh my god, that dude fucking crushed it. He always does. Not that I'm, but dude crushes. He should have won. He should have won. All the different things that he did. Fucking brilliant. But yeah, the Manson stuff drove me nuts with them making the thing so spooky. And why did Clem get so much fucking screen time? Tarantino trying to say something? And the way they set it up, where the house was so far away and up on like fucking House on Haunted Hill. Get the fuck out of here. And god damn it, Bruce Dern looks nothing like Mr. Spawn. But neither would have Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds was supposed to play that part, and then he died. And he's an asshole, they say. But hung like a mule for Sister Sarah. 3 of them. What? When? Why is Gomorrah? Where was I? Something about Burt Reynolds' cock. What? Oh, Spawn Ranch. Yeah, the way they did it was just, what the fuck? And then that opening spot, where they drove, where it wasn't open to the road because the road was right fucking there. The way it just wasn't. Fuck you. That drove me nuts. Some of it was right, but some of it was fuck. Yeah, hate that shit. That same feeling like Doors movie. When I went and saw the Doors, oh my god. You motherfucker, fuck it all up, man. You fuck your shit up. Fucked everything up. What a fucking joke. God, I hate that movie. Poison. Like poison. That's what I'm excited for, by the way. That's what I wanted to mention. With him over my shoulder all the time. Nicholas has mentioned many times that I'm looking forward to getting to it. He's mentioned many times that there's a bunch of new stuff about Morrison in the file. And that's what I should ask him. I should ask him, dude. Hopefully in a couple of months, when Nick is done with a lot of stuff that he's doing, he's going to be here. And we're not going to talk about Manson. That's going to be the best part. If it happens, hopefully it does. It's going to be all about Hollywood stories and just bullshitting. No more Manson. He wants to be done with it. I agree. You put the book out. You've said enough. But then of course he jumps on the podcast saying, hey, I got some new shit. Hey, motherfuckers in Europe saying, I listen to the podcast. I'm like, do they listen to the whip, bitches? Did you ask? Loyalty. That's all I'm asking for. Just a little. Ooh, strong stuff. That was pretty cool. Nick telling them that rendezvous that he had, or somebody saying, hey, I got something for you. And weren't they related to somebody? Oh, yeah, watch the podcast. Get the fuck out of here. You're a wanted man, Paul. You're welcome. I had something to do with it. I don't know what. But I think it was the song. Want me to play it again? Me either. So what was I saying? Nick? Oh, Jim Morrison. Yeah, so supposedly somewhere in this fucking 3-volume in one encyclopedia. That's a compliment. Oh, is that a picture I've never seen before? That is a picture I've never seen before. Whoa. Whoa. Damn, son. Wow. Holy shit. See you next July. Good God, man. Anyway, they're supposed... Oh, wait. That's right. You go to this spot over here, back here, and you look for James Douglas Morrison. Oh, wait. There's this whole thing with... Am I right? Is this what we're doing now? Yeah. Fucking gimp. Where is it? Where's it? Mother scratcher. I know it's here. It's got to be here because everything else is. Man. I forget what it's called. Index? Oh, wait. Maybe it's in the... I'm almost there. I swear. I know. I don't like it any more than you. Where is my... Sleazy sources. Whoa. The sound of free. Come on. Where is this? Ooh, bad vibrations. Skeletons in a Beach Boys closet. Oh, he's okay with me saying that. I'm just telling you a little bit of the contents. Looking for Morrison. Or any Doors reference. Come on, sucker. Give me what I want. Give me what I want, because I want to sleep tight. Come on. Come on. Oop, slippies. Oh, Twinkle Truck Trek. Man, I don't see no Morrison stuff. That doesn't mean it's not in there. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to be really quick. Slipping through this. Jailbirds of a feather flock together, except me and my monkey. Holy fuck, I got 8 people watching. Ooh, lurkers. Oh boy, I'm scared. It's probably the CIA. Come on. I know it's something's here and I'm just missing it. He's got to have some kind of... Even though it doesn't say Morrison, it's got to have some reference that I should read, but I'm going so fast. Anyway, I'm excited to see that. I just said I hope... just hope when I finally find, when I finally get to the Morrison stuff, that I'm not, whoa, Nick, what the fuck, yo? Whoa, this feels like a slap in the face, man. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think so, but yes, I'll be ready. Hopefully my elbow will be healed. This is close. What else? What's next? What's when? What's where? I don't even know if I want to keep going. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm such a douche Bible CBD dude. Manson File. Peed the bed. Nothing like starting off a fucking babble fest. I peed the bed. Oh, I was telling that same person I was training that I mentioned, where I was doing a head joke and she didn't get the cramp part of the joke. You'd think a woman would get a cramp joke. Wow, that was bad. I acknowledged it. For some reason, Manson came up during conversation. She said something about, I know it wasn't me, I wasn't trying. And she just said something. I went, ooh, and I found a spot. As dirty as that sounds. Cresco. Fluffa. And she's 28. So, she's not sure about stuff, but I was like, so when I say, the name Charles Manson, what you think this, that, right? This, yeah, the narrative. I'm like, wait, all right, well, all of it's bogus. Most of it's bogus. This, that, and I started going through stuff. And I started talking about the Wrecking Crew thing. They're saying he was a shitty musician. He recorded with the Wrecking Crew. Telling she didn't know who the Wrecking Crew was. There's a great documentary on them. I think it's great. I don't know. It was a few years ago I watched it. Anyway, the whole thing, blah, blah. She was listening the whole time. Listening much better than she was to the head joke. There were fans. And there were plans to take loving care of. So, no, but yeah, it was great, too, for her for somebody to be listening. What? Because normally, as most of the folks around here understand where I'm coming from with the Manson stuff. So, but not everybody does. Watches the whip. Not everybody is into that stuff. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit, piss, whore. What? Something? Oh. Normally, if I get into that conversation with somebody somewhere, they're easily triggered, as you know. So it was nice not to spew a bunch of that stuff out to somebody who knew and they weren't triggered. She was actually asking questions like, "Oh, so," and she was catching a bunch of the callbacks. It was neat. It was cool. Like, sure, and I kept stopping, going, "Have you heard enough?" No, blah 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 blah. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Ooh, it's cool. I try to be as self-aware as possible. So that was nice, dude. I'm seeing somebody. I recognize some names. Oh wait, what did I miss? James, LOL James. What did he say? You should get Danny's robe, and then when girls come to your bed, you can have them dressed like prize fighters. And in this corner, 21 knockouts. Sheila, the Mauler. Oh yeah. You should get Danny's robe, and then when girls come to your bed, you can have them dressed like prize fighters. And in this corner, 21 knockouts. Sheila, the Mauler. Don't ever do that again. You're right. Hide. Ooh, Beckham dodged another bullet. Ooh, speaking of load. So, whoa, jumped on me. Fuck, piss whore. Not been on Wanings. Not been on Waning for a while. Will only be on for a short while. Knackered. Oh, stop it with your British bullshit. Knackered. That sounds so knackery. I'm joking, sort of. I don't know. What day is it? Oh my God. First Sunday off in a while. It's nice. So we're gonna celebrate. Still got that lisp. We'll just say I went to the dentist 6 months ago. Anybody got to pee now? I do. What? When? Why is Gomorrah? See what I'm saying? God damn. You funny cunts. I love you guys. So fucking funny. Nail it. You guys are fucking carpenters. Was that pound 1,000 nails and never call you a carpenter. Suck one dick, you're a cocksucker forever. That was some lady said that calling in to Neil Rogers back in the early 90s. So they made it into a drop. Oh my God, shit was so funny. But you're cocksucker forever. Anyway. Or did she say faggot? She might have said that. And they bleeped it. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It was fucking funny though. WIOD, wonderful Isle of Dreams, Miami. Hey Mark, Jinx, Beckham, what? British bullshit is best. Yeah, look you're the only one saying it, Holmes. I'm kidding. No, I love British stuff too. Except for John Cleese being on the Epstein list. You got a problem, boy. I don't know what that means. Or do I? Who, what, when, where? I went to the dentist, not the gay bar. All right, Mark, you're going to get timed out like you did on the podcast the other night. You keep fucking being nasty, man. I'm just playing. Come at me better, man. I'm goofing. I'm glad you're here. It's pretty cool to be babbling. It's like my grandfather doing the ham radio shit, but different. Same kind of pain lane. Faux show. I'm talking back in the 70s and 80s. Dude had this crazy setup. Giant map on the fucking wall. Oh man, it was so neat. He's a vet. McLeod. It was cool. I used to think it was when I was a little kid. I thought it was so cool because my grandfather's last name was McLeod, and there was a TV show called McLeod. Wow, this is neat. Spelled it different, but whatever. So anyway, about that third eye Pope hat thing. I wish I had some kind of video thing where I can do a little ding, a little gold thing for Russell every time he does it. That's fucking funny. It's right there, Holmes. Google Pope clothing. Go. That's a mushroom. Google Vatican fountains. It'll come up. The mushroom ones will come up. Google what is it? The pinecone statue, Vatican pinecone statue, pineal gland, third eye. There's a whole bunch of other shit that I don't even know. And there's like inside one of the rooms there, apparently there's like this fucking, it's like almost like a theater. I don't know what the name of the room is. You can Google it. But there's in the front, when you're walking in towards the stage or whatever the hell that is, whatever, there's on the art, there's like this snake artwork sort of thing on the wall. It's kind of like a head of a snake. It's kind of funky shit. I don't know what that represents. I think, to me though, because of that reptilian part. But see what the problem, what the thing. Here it is. We had the reptilian part of the brain because we're part fungus and all that stuff come out of the mud, blah, 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 whatever. The mushrooms were, and our brain started to, the lizard part of our brain started to fade. The more people in certain areas did psychedelics and went whoa, and went more Buddha-ish, that kind of stuff, and Jesus-ish, and all those, Krishna-ish, all that kind of stuff. But there are certain motherfuckers that know how it works, but they keep the lizard brain. That's where the whole lizard thing comes from, and that's how it's a fucking basically a goddamn sociopath or a psychopath, and that's who rules the world. Ping! You can't rule this many people, such a small elite, without being a fucking socio-psychopath. Take your fucking pick. Most of them are both. And I'm fucking tired of people acting like they're not. Hey, look at the news on TV. TV star. Fucking psychopaths that order death every day. Whether it's war or fucking us financially. All they do is steal from us. And they're puppets for the elite that we don't really talk about, and you don't even know their fucking names. But some of it starts with Rothschild. But Rockefeller, it goes there, but then there's so many others. They're not in there. They're not out there high. And these fucking corporate cunts that have infiltrated our government. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. Winter Soldier. See? What was I saying? Thanks, Jinx. Winter Soldier. It's all right there. It's all right there. Captain America thinks that S.H.I.E.L.D. is this cool thing that protects America, and then realizes, whoa, Hydra infiltrated them a long time ago, and there's this whole other thing, kind of like after World War II, and all these Nazis came over, and then we did all these things with these Nazis, and we funded the Nazis, Prescott Bush, all that other stuff that was going on, DuPont, blah, 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 all the big corporations, blah, 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 funding that shit, and then we use these Nazis afterwards to start NASA, and all these other fucking things, and blah, 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 and there's Bush's as president, when they were funding Nazi. See what I'm saying? Hydra. Everybody looks at our government thinking it's S.H.I.E.L.D. It's fucking Hydra. Hail, cunt, fuck, lizard, twat, elite pieces of shit. Similar. It's right there. And in many other stories as well. But the thing is, just like this motherfucker here said, there was something else I was going to go on about him before, and I got lost. But like he said, they got the guns, but we got the numbers. Remember, they're like less than 1%. And every time that a movement has happened in history for the people, must be the lobster. Yeah. So, every time that's happened, where big movements have happened, it's only been a small chunk of people that have helped make it happen. We've got over 99%, and we only need like 15 to actually go, fuck you, motherfucker. And seeing how it just keeps dripping down to where it affects everybody. The ones that are pointing the guns at us and all those other things, they're starting to go, wait, no, I'm feeling this shit too. And like in Zeitgeist, the last Zeitgeist movie, was it Is it moving forward? You know, in the end where they all realize, wait, they're fucking us too. We're sitting there holding the guns on people like us, the ones in the, you know, with the guns and the riot gear, and they realize, wait, they're fucking us too. It's a class war. It's not a fucking civil war. No, that's what they're trying to make it into one. Because they're sociopathic, psychopathic, fucking, oopsie, yeah. They're pieces of shit. Dog shit. That's why I would like to see many of them in that Bill Hicks joke. Put them in the movies. We don't need stuntmen. Fuck that. Let's make it real. They're gone anyway. They're done. They shouldn't be talking anymore anyway. They bring nothing to the table. Put them in the movies. We got an explosion that wants to happen. Stuntman, take a seat over there. We're putting this white-haired fuck gibberish. I don't want to say his name, but I think he might have been vice president one time. Either way, he's always been a corporate piece of shit. Put him in the movies. Step aside. We're going to have a big explosion here. We're going to put him in the middle because we want to see every part go everywhere. Kind of like a quartering. But different and more exciting. Put him in the movies. Look up the Bill Hicks bit. Put him in the movies. Oh, Grandma, come on. Don't let her just keep sitting there fucking wasting away. Put her in the movies. Oh my God, Chuck Norris just kicked Grandma's head right off her fucking neck. She's a star. Put him in the movies. They got the guns. We got the numbers. We always do. And we're the ones paying the bills. And fuck all of it, too. And this is what I want to bring up. How fucking cool it is of Aaron Rodgers. Night Jinx. How cool is it of Aaron Rodgers, where he is as a celebrity, sports figure, and all the fucking shit that he took last year over doing everything right, but they still made it seem like he did everything wrong. And then coming out with the whole ayahuasca thing and making even more people. He just, as they used to call it when people would be guests on Rogan, who, we got a little bit of a following, but then I was a guest on Rogan and boom, I got a Rogan bump. Ayahuasca, mushrooms, psychedelics got a Rodgers bump. Speaking of bump, that's a joke. It was hydrocodone. So, what a bump it's getting. And that's very good for mental health. I would rather be people going and learning first about to do it right with the psychedelics for mental health, rather than all these podcasts doing that. Every fucking podcast does ads for that better health thing online. Let me get online and do what I'm doing to somebody supposedly private that somebody's going to have somewhere. You know how many things people have probably said on that Skype thing? Wait, I've done some things I should. We've all done silly. We've all done. We're all scared. Brady Bunch stuff, still me always, because I was in the jam. So I got sick of the Marsha. Let's go with something a little different. Hit it in the middle. Oh, that sounded just right. I don't know what the hell I was saying. Like Jinx said, that's the show. What the hell was I saying? I don't know. Something about psychedelics. Oh, the bump. The mental health thing. Yeah, it's better than that fucking better health thing. I mean, of course, it's good to talk to people. Talk to somebody about your shit. But it's not the end-all, be-all. It's not. You know, like how many people have said, man, I did fucking 13 years of therapy. Then I went and I did ayahuasca. It was 13 years of therapy in 3 days, 4 days. It's it's boom. Well, watch the Ron White retold his ayahuasca story recently. He'd done it on Rogan, and then he recently did it again on Two Bears in One Cave with Segura, which I don't normally watch. I only watched that 16-minute clip from him telling that shit. And then you got Rogers on a bunch of podcasts now talking about it. So many other people. It's fucking great, man. But not enough talking about mushrooms. I can't wait. Do you know how excited I'm going to be when there's that? It's going to have to be me, right? But, imagine the first big celebrity that says, I think Jesus was a mushroom. I'm going to literally shit my pants. Seriously, I'm going to shit my pants. Will it ever happen? I don't know. Yeah, it'll happen after I'm dead, and this podcast is, hey, did you ever hear that guy? Yeah, he's dead, but check this shit out. Funny stuff. He's always asking, where was I? I was right here with Sacred Fruits. You should check out Sacred Fruits. Pretty wild shit, man. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if you can order or what the fuck, but man, you can get an eighth or a quarter. A spicy and fueled flavor Chem Dog Ancestor with a citrus lemon zing. I didn't do that right. Should be the trailer voice. A spicy and fuel flavored Chem Dog Ancestor. No, sorry. Take two. You didn't normally say take two. You just do it. They know. Wait, you gotta breathe. You gotta do it like Hal Douglas. A spicy and fuel-flavored Chem Dog Ancestor with a citrus lemon zing. Like that. Star 91 has a distinct East Coast flavor and style that is unique and utterly unmistakable. Well, aren't you tooting your own horn? Say what? Hey, did you see the Jim Brewerverse? You ever check out his podcast? Dude's talking about the list. Oh, sorry, I'll read this. We're talking about the mushrooms. Let's keep it up. So, mushrooms for the masses. This is an article in what? Yes. Oh, the hair. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Ouch. The newest leaf, Northeast. This. Oh, check it out. Oops, sorry. The psychedelic issue. Somebody brings these. We have them in the store. So, mushrooms for the masses. I'll read just a quick thing. I'm not doing the trailer voice, Beckham. I did it enough already. It's getting boring. Oh shit, we're down to 5. Oh my god, it popped back up to 7. I thought I was walking the room. As the psilocybin movement... Did I bumble? Yeah, I need a cigarette. I feel like Tom Hopkins here, a WIOD news guy in the morning. Sit there, actually literally, in 1994, 95, sitting there in the newsroom at a microphone with a newspaper, smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee and reading from the newspaper. So cool. That's what this feels like. This is why I do it. I was his board operator. Board operator. All right. Tom Hopkins impression. Mushrooms for the masses. As the psilocybin movement spreads like mycelium on the heels of the normalization of cannabis, mushroom cultivators and product manufacturers quest for the best way to translate their passion for an increasingly mainstream audience. You know what that means? Somebody's going to make it suck. Sacred Fruits, a California-born passion project run by psychonauts who have spent years perfecting their processes and developing a branded identity that speaks to the power of psilocybin, seeks to bring a level of quality control and consistency to what many believe will be the next market to break out of the illicit underground and into a legalized therapeutic space. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I've only been saying it for 15 years. I'm sorry, 17. Leaf Magazine, yeah, there is an S there. Don't know if it's a typo. Don't know. Leaf Magazine's connected with Sacred Fruits, who wished to speak anonymously to discuss their path to mushroom medicine. Community born. See, it's all about the community. Shouldn't every fucking town and city, I've said it before, have like Omega Gardens? Every town and city has empty buildings. A lot of them now have we're growing weed in buildings all over the place now. How about some regular food in some of those empty buildings, and we can stop talking about this bullshit of scarcity. We don't have scarcity. We have the technology to have a complete, massive, unbelievable abundance that doesn't have to be hoarded by a bunch of cunts. So, all right. We'll see how well this one chapter goes. It's only, it's a big paragraph, but we'll get through it. Will we? Community born. Sacred Fruit's introduction to psilocybin may sound familiar to anyone who's gone spelunking, Batman reference, prior to this new branded and marketed era. The first time it was kind of something that found its way to me, Sacred Fruit said. I was probably around 18 or 19 and did it in a great setting. We consumed the mushrooms at their house and listened to records. Listened to Jefferson Airplane and stuff like that. Laid in the hammock and on the floor. That opened my mind to psychedelics, but it wasn't something I actively pursued for another 3 to 5 years. The next time that I consumed mushrooms, I wanted to find mushrooms, and it was a mission that I set out to accomplish. It was 4:20 at Golden Gate Park in Hippie Hill. We're back to Frisco. Whoa. Manson. I was with some friends and we smoked weed every day. Fucking assholes. So we decided if we really wanted to celebrate, we wanted to find mushrooms. I stumbled upon some chocolates and they were in the shape of dancing bears. That is so gay. Which I was super stoked on. Oh, so the guy just came out of the closet. Oh my God. This is 2 for 1. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Experiencing the mushrooms with friends on a sunny day in the park. I can't do that shit, dude. It's too much light. It hurts my fucking eyes. I need it dim. I need low light when I'm dancing with the mushy. I need low light. Experiencing the mushrooms with friends on a sunny day in the park turned out to be a wonderful setting. We shared a lot of laughs and memories were made. It was the common experience with friends of mine that opened my eyes to the possibilities of what mushrooms are capable of. Look at that bud. That's psychedelic bud. A taste for cultivation. Aside from opening Sacred Fruit's eyes to the power of mushroom medicine, that experience on Hippie Hill sparked inspiration. Are we reading okay? Yes, James. He was the guy who banged Tesla on Case of Grace. God damn, Russ. Car fucker. Frisco with the Crisco. Shit, sorry. Aside from opening Sacred Fruit's eyes to the power of mushroom medicine, that experience on Hippie Hill sparked inspiration. I wanted to take a heavier dose because my first time was a moderate to light dose. I had to eat a lot of chocolate to accomplish that heavier dose, and I'm not really into chocolate, so I wasn't into eating all that chocolate, Sacred Fruit said. That's what sparked my interest in cultivation. The project started slow, with batches coming only when Sacred Fruits ran low on personal supply. But with the scalability of PF Tech, yeah, it's something I'm learning about how to grow PF. Look up PF Tech if you want to grow your own. The cultivation methodology pioneered by Robert Psilocybe Fanaticus McPherson used a blend of grain, brown rice, rye berries, and vermiculite. They started getting some ideas. It was still pretty much a hobby for a few years, Sacred Fruit said. It wasn't until 2018, 2019, throughout the encouragement of many friends who started to tell me to take it seriously. Sprouted from the plant. Who wrote this? I'm sorry. Who's the writer? Should have said that. What did the motherfucker say? Maybe it says at the end. I hope so. Look up Sacred Fruits, sacred.fruits on Instagram if you want. I follow them. Pretty cool shit. Maybe you can order. I don't know. Sprouted from the plant. One of Sacred Fruit's biggest champions was a close friend who was a cannabis cultivator. Get the fuck out of here. On the freshly minted legal market. He was actually encouraging that I learn tissue culture so he could use my knowledge in what he does as well, Sacred Fruit said. With inspiration from the cannabis community, they decided to build their reputation on single-strain, single-source products in order to provide people with consistency and reliable quality they said was hard to find when many people were making products from simply whatever psilocybin sources, whatever psilocybin sources they could get their hands on. I think one of the most important things with the single source is that it allows for strict quality control, Sacred Fruit said. The high level of attention to detail carries over to every step of the process, whereas working with multiple suppliers to produce a product, obviously there could be different quality standards across different suppliers, different moisture levels in the finished product, things like that. It's more consistent when it comes from one place with one SOP. One son of a bitch. Sacred Fruits, I should have said pussy. Sacred Fruits branded its product line with a human brain overlaid with an unlocked padlock and built out a lineup of dried and freeze-dried whole mushrooms, strain-specific capsules, and magic carpets, which are fruit leather-style strips. Yummy. Each package offers weight-based dosage advice culled from years of anecdotal experience and personal research. I really like the Avery's albino. I love the appearance and the effects, Sacred Fruit said. The effects of the albino varieties. What? The effects of the albino varieties I find tend to be a bit more visual. Well, visuals are so much fun. All right, last bit, I think. Bearing future fruit. The differences in strains and products will move from the anecdotal to the scientifically measurable in the next era of mushroom medicine, Sacred Fruit says, ushered in by testing labs like the pioneers at Oakland Hyphae that hold their own testing-based competition, the Psilocybin Cup. I want a t-shirt. I think we're still in the dark ages, and I'm excited to see more testing for other alkaloids and other for other alkaloids other than psilocybin and psilocin, Sacred Fruit said. It will be especially helpful for the process of making extract-based products, which is where Sacred Fruit's R&D is focused in future efforts. People are pretty familiar with weights, such as eighths, and there's enough anecdotal data to let you know what to expect from a different dose, but I don't think the same thing can be said for extracts until testing allows us to measure what's in there. Testing for different alkaloids and compounds and running comparisons against effect will be where the true progress is made. But in the meantime, Sacred Fruit said, consuming the extract by itself has been pretty interesting and fun. Sucalaminque. Winner. Huh? Oh shit, I was supposed to do that in the Danny After Dark voice. Let me start over. I won't do that. Is that it? Whoa, see? Oh, no, it's not. Well, it is on that. It is on this. The Outlaw Filmmaker. That's. Ooh, there's a little fucking thing that Hearst made. Devil's Harvest. Fuck you. Let's see what this is. I didn't read this yet. Surrendering to the Void. What was the other part there? Something about end-of-life experience. Psychedelics for the end-of-life experience. Turn off your mind, relax, and float downstream. Wait, what is this? Tomorrow Never Knows, the Beatles. Turn off your mind, relax, and float downstream. It is not dying. It is not dying. Lay down all thoughts. Surrender to the void. It is shining. It is shining. What a bunch of trash. 1963, writer Aldous Huxley was on his deathbed suffering from terminal cancer when he asked his wife to inject him with 100 micrograms of LSD. In a letter to friends, Laura Huxley wrote that she consulted Sidney Cohen, a psychiatrist who had pioneered the use of LSD. Look up that shit, man. I had asked him if he had ever given LSD to a man in this condition. He said he had only done it twice, and in one case it had brought up a sort of reconciliation with death. After the author of The Doors of Perception and Brave New World passed away, Laura wrote, all 5 people in the room said that this was the most serene, the most beautiful death. Both doctors and the nurse said they had never seen a person in similar physical condition going off so completely without pain and without struggle. 3 years later, LSD was officially banned in California. Fucking Manson. All right. Much has been recently discussed on the use of psychedelics for the treatment of many conditions, including its therapeutic administration for PTSD, depression, alcohol. Where was I? Or hard drug abuse, couples therapy, anxiety, and more. The focus is on healing and recovery from traumas and unresolved grief. Less is known about utilizing these same entheogens for those with terminal illnesses, for palliative care during the end-of-life experience. I spoke with Dr. Allison Drazen, PSYD LMHC, lead psychotherapist and director of ketamine-assisted psychotherapy. I mentioned that shit before about Bill W., right? To discover more about her knowledge of cannabis and psychedelics as a tool in psychotherapy, and in particular for patients who are preparing for their deaths. End-of-life therapy using these plant and fungal medicines isn't about healing and recovery, but instead about acceptance, pain management, and feeling peace with themselves, explains Dr. Drazen. The spiritual awakenings can be quite cathartic for the patients, and observing their experience has brought me peace as well. It's so lovely and powerful to bear witness to people's journeys to discover death with peace. There's no such fucking thing. This is the dream. Life is but a dream. But we are so ingrained in the reality matrix bullshit. We're all one. I'm looking in the mirror. Not just that screen. But I'm you. And you're me. That's the trick. In the brain, when you go into the I won't keep reading. But that's the trick thing that like Alan Watts talks. I think Alan Watts was the one that hit me the most when he talked about the mirror thing. It's like it's like that flip in the eye where it's backwards back in here. That whole thing is backwards the way it projects. Same kind of thing in reality, where we walk around thinking we're in here and everything's out there when it's actually flipped. We're constantly looking in the mirror, and that's why judgment is silly, because you're going, you're just talking to yourself. Everything you're doing, you're talking to yourself, which is why I do this podcast, because you're just talking to yourself anyway. And who the fuck else is going to entertain me, man? Oh, Jim Watson, Russell. What? I don't know. You know what I'm saying. I'm getting bored. Are you getting bored? Holy fuck, 2.5 hours. Oh man, if I'd have ended it 7 seconds ago. Fuck, it would have been perfect. 2.5 hours on the nose. Shit, this means I gotta go another half hour. Fuck me. It's really weird. I have never experienced the numbers dipping and jumping like they are tonight. I look up and it says 8. A few minutes later, I look and it says 6. And then I look back up 2 seconds later and it says 9. And then I look back up and it says 5. And I'm like, quit fucking with me, man. I like even numbers. Jesus. Haven't you, this is Siete Uno, right? Did I say it right? Siete. Fuck, shit, piss, whore, cunt. Thanks to YouTube. Right? Ciento uno. That's 101. Haven't you figured it out yet? I forgot what I was saying. He's trying to create a punchline. Where's the rest of this, Moose? Aren't you gonna offer to take my jacket? You're not wearing one. Well, then offer to take my tie. Sorry. Ooh, had a little moment. Am I dead yet? So this can actually be worthy? Yeah, it was funny in my head. Sorry. Russell, I've asked you 3 times right now. Why are you not responding? Oh, maybe you're being rude, Mark. Am I going to have to time you out? I don't know. I'm just making shit up. I'm just going by the other night where I saw that Mark got bounced. Mark got bounced. Back to combo. Bounce! Bitch and honky. Oh, god damn funny. So anyway, that's why I like Wayne. The childhood nostalgia. Oh, one of the dudes at work the other day. Was he telling the story as I got to work? He was already telling my other crew, the other part of the crew, the story. Anyway, he started telling a story about being with a woman who, after they had sex and fell asleep, they were spooning. So, and then he woke up to, what the fuck? His crotch was all wet. And he was trying to figure it out. And then she woke up and, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I peed. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. That's fine. I thought you stabbed me. It's a good story. It's a good story. So I had to tell my story. Back to water sports. I had to tell my story from, what was I? 16? I think I was 16. In this house. It was the house we moved into after we left this house and started renting it out. Big farmhouse. Big old farm. 100 years old. But on one part of the upstairs, my stepbrother and I had like 2 big rooms. It was great. And the room where the one where our beds were was the bigger room, and there was a big distance between our bed. He was over in the corner there, and I'm up. Anyway, I had a lady in my bed. We thought he was asleep. Oops. We thought he was asleep, and anyway, at one point during our activities, I somehow, I was behind her going, hail, hail. No, I wasn't doing the hail thing, but I was smacking her. No, I wasn't. Anyway, I was only 16. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I was really stoned. Anyway, so I'm behind her. Which means my brother's bed is probably 25 feet behind me in the corner. Anyway, she starts making some pretty funny sounds. And I'm not all that experienced, so, some of these new sounds, new people, that's new. Kind of make you chuckle, you've been there. And I'm going slow because, I don't want it to end too soon. Anyway, I'm already trying to not chuckle like you're in class, and the teacher's talking, you're trying not to laugh, and it's the funniest fucking thing ever. It's like that from her. And then I start, is there an echo? Because now I'm hearing it behind me. And then I realize, just as I'm about to lose my, my lobster sauce, call back. I realize it's my brother over in the corner going, So I don't think she heard that like I was. She was just getting into it because I was starting to go, whoa. So she was starting to feel it. Oh, anyway, right after I blew my lobster sauce, I immediately, because I was laughing so hard, I started pissing. Then all of a sudden she's, what's that? What's that? Which kind of made it even funnier. And now he's not going, now I can hear him laughing. And that made me laugh even harder. It's all about pissing the bed tonight. You see these synchronicities? I didn't mean to tell that story. Fuck. Piss. Bed. Boom. And I'm not even into water sports, man. I've only done it a couple times and had to be in the shower. God, I love those synchronicities. What was I saying? So, because now I got to go another 23 minutes. Fuck. How do I make this, man, right all off the top of your fucking twat? Except for notes. Oh my God, there are still 6 people here. You are amazing. I already did the abundant world scarcity mentality. Yeah, that's what it is. To go back to that deep shit, just think about it. Just for a 30-second thing, real quick. Think about it. When you really pay attention to what everybody wants, all of us, not the elite fucks, just the people that we all have in common. One of the things we all have in common is we all basically want, when we break it down, we all want like an indigenous type of community where, everybody gets along, everything's all mostly even, and, nobody's, it's just done right. Those are the people that have lasted longer, we've been around longer than we have. And you throw the tech on top. Abundance. Nobody steals. Everybody's taken care of. Nobody steals. Ooh, they have more time to learn and do their art. We can't live without money. Those indigenous people, all those indigenous motherfuckers been around way longer. They don't use money. Oh, and those people that, create the fake money, and then the corporations that do all blah, 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 they've murdered and destroyed a lot of those indigenous people, wiped them off the map, just like others, whatever. You see where I'm coming from? But with this capitalist bullshit, scarcity mentality, like, wait, no, we know that. See, if we can blow up the world 7,500 times with all these weapons, I'm pretty sure we can do these other good things instead. And have an abundance. But capitalism keeps you in that scarcity mentality to keep you a fucking parasite. It's all parasitic bullshit. Doesn't need to be. It sucks. It's scum. And then these same fucking capitalist cunts go, communism's bad. Well, you get the socialism's bad. Well, they get the communism and the socialism. They get all our money. They get all of it taken care of. All they do is steal every day. Do you know there are people that work for the IRS that go home at night and read Robin Hood to their kids? Hello, world. This is weird. This is the brain. So listen. This is the brain with sports. So now the Redskins are now called the Commanders. What? They don't command a thing. They got Carson Wentz as a quarterback. That's silly. But still, the Cowboys, they suck. Fuck you, Beckham. God, I hate Jerry Jones. I don't like Daniel Snyder either. I don't like any of them. Fuck them all. They're all fucking scumbags. Scum fuckers. Oh yeah, he needs $254 million. Oh Jesus Christ, so fucking insane. Make it stop. Make it stop. You ever get to a point where you go, I'm tired of being sad for the dead. I think I'm envious now. The stress levels are negative. Not saying I want to die. Don't go calling the cops. Caps. Because they don't do it right. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have to end it soon because I'm going to have to piss again. And I don't want to do something, as insane as... Let's have a little fun. Let's have a little throwback. Let's do this. This is a better one. This is the one I actually meant to fucking play when I went pee a little while ago. How long is this? Oh wait, no, it's gotta be. That's why I played the long one. Some bitch, motherfucker. Some bitch, motherfucker. A Washington Red Commanders fan, and Beckham is a Cowboys fan. Fuck you, Beckham.
I give money to Jerry Jones. That's true
You
story.
stupid fucking cunt. Beckham says he wasn't taught the Manson case as a government investigator, proving he's just as full of shit as Vincent Bugliosi.
That's true.
He just didn't want to read it because it made him sweat. Should have said that sooner.
Good. That's good.
Too much of a pause. When Beckham finally started reading about the Manson story, it made him horny because he thought all the LSD references stood for "let's suck dick." That's got to be one of my favorite jokes I've ever fucking written. That was a good one. I really liked that one. I've had enough. Bye, James. Bye, Bill. Bye, Wayne. Yeah, you've had enough. Well, I've had enough of you. See you later. Sorry, it's all a goof, dude. I remember what I said. We're looking in the mirror. Damn, you know what I forgot to do when I played that? Go pee. I love that. Wow, Mark he must hang out with my mom. I've had enough. Bye. He's on the list. God damn. You've done this for 3 hours? What the fuck? No commercial breaks? 1 pee break. It was short. And then you get to hear a song. What else was on my list? Was there something I forgot? Oh no, I did the Bill Hicks thing. The Ian Quarrier thing from the podcast the other night. Well, not the other night, the interview from last Sunday. That quick interview with Nick, and he was talking so much about Ian Quarrier having so much involvement in it. Whenever he does, the bunch of times that I've heard, and we'll read more. That's what I'm gonna do in the 4th hour. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna read from the book. No, I'm not. The Ian Quarrier stuff that he was talking about, especially last Sunday, it always makes me think of The Count. The people that aren't talked about with these certain situations or happenings. Like I've said it before with this fucking guy. One of the things that him and Pam Corson fought about was she was a bit of a junkie and she hung out with the Count, who was a big heroin dealer at the time, sold to China White that killed fucking Janis Joplin. He was Keith Richards' dealer. He used to stay in Keith's mansion when the Stones were on the road. The Count was, was it Jean de Brutil, I think it is. Anyway, that was one of the things that Pam and Jim fought about. Fought about many things, I've said this before. God, I hate repeating myself. This is one other reason why I take breaks. I'm just saying the same shit over and over. Anyway, nobody talks about the Count. Janis Joplin died, heroin overdose. Jim Morrison, this, that, and the other. this person, that person, the accountant was involved in all these fucking things and a bunch of these things, and it gets like buried or whatever, and then he did OD'd on himself a couple of years later. Blah, blah, Anyway, whenever the Ian Quarrier stuff comes up, it reminds me of the Count. Very so quickly, yeah. So the whole Morrison thing. Yeah, China White. It was like in Pulp Fiction, where Eric Stoltz says to John Travolta, "This is different stuff. It's really powerful, blah blah blah. But it's different color. I'll take it. Look like cocaine." And remember, and Uma thought it was coke. That's what I think happened to Jim. He was hammered. He didn't like smack, and he thought that was blow, and they didn't have any way to revive him. And then Pam called the Count, who was there in France, and he's the one that helped her put him in the tub and that whole fucking thing, and then he disappeared. That's why blood was coming out of his nose. La 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 la. I'm right, right? Right? Right. Anyway, Jesus Christ. I can end it anytime I want. Night Mark. Okay, that was Gold, Wayne. Gold. Which part? Which part, Ross? Which part? There's so many. He stole those jokes from Amy Schumer. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I always wanted to be like. I always wanted to do an impression of Ari Shaffir. See if I can do it. This will be the big finish. 12:21. It's 12:25. Russell you must have been talking about that clip from the roast. You guys should go watch the podcast roast. It's great. All right, I'm gonna do my Ari Shaffir impression and try to pee on camera with a cup underneath me. This is all a joke, YouTube. It's all a joke. I'm not really doing it. There's a drink here. There's a thing here, and then there's another thing there. But then, running water would help. Anybody got any running water? Because that would really help. Because when you're sitting in this weird way, in this funny position, like, I always wish when I would make those long drives from Nashville to Atlanta, that I had one of those big cups that they gave me after surgery, for the ride home in case I had to. That's gold. That's gold. Look at the color. I'm not really peeing, YouTube. This is all a show. It wasn't even weed that I was smoking. Remember, I talked about hydrocodone, and I never even put it in my mouth. What else? This is a great closer. Stanhope would be proud. I think. Should I read from Stanhope's book? You're getting so old with that drip. I'm a radio guy. I've got the sound effects down. I'm not overfilling the cup of my. I'm joking, YouTube. This is the longest, funniest piss joke ever. Because it's August, and I don't know why, it has nothing to do with it, but we're celebrating Andy Kaufman, YouTube. Andy Kaufman was this comedian who really tried to take reality and bend it, kind of like Doctor Strange, without the Hydra infiltration. I don't know what that means. It was just a nice callback. Oh my God, I feel such relief in that little trickster, magician type piss joke. Wow, it's insane. 3 hours. Am I really? Wait, did I tell the psych ward story, or was that a dream? Am I pissing the bed right now? That's what it was. That's why I pissed the bed on Sunday. I was having a dream. I was having a premonition about this. and pissing in front of everybody and just going, ah, which is a joke, YouTube, and going, ah. And in the dream, because of the 4 or 5 gummies that I had, and I was so well adjusted to that pillow and that mattress, I wet the bed. I wet the motherfucker. Because the dream, the premonition of pissing for the internet on camera was just so intense. I couldn't wake up and get to the toilet in time. And like I said, it was the gummies. It wasn't the 14 Twisted Teas. That's a great commercial for Twisted Tea. I drank so many Twisted Tea, I pissed the bed, bitches. Beat that. I threw up. Fuck you, I pissed the bed. Throwing up is easy. It is. It's way easier. Throwing up is way easier than pissing the bed, because even if you were like trying, you're like, I can't, fuck this. If you're awake and don't have, 100 and something milligrams of THC processing through your liver to make it really strong and relaxing, the medicine that it is. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about from the store. One of the things I'm enjoying, I don't know, did I say it? I might have said this a month ago. One of our things, it's not our stuff. We sell other people's stuff very little. We have a few things of other people's. Most of the stuff we sell is the stuff we grow, from the gummies and the chocolates to all the flour and blah blah blah. But we sell a couple of other vendors things, and one of them had Rick Simpson oil darts, RSO darts, THC, distilled THC, full spectrum. And I bought one. We had 10 to sell. We have 3 left. But anyway, the people that I've sold a bunch of, talking to people about it, and also telling them, yeah, take this, try this, and see what you think. Make your own. I'm doing the Rick Simpson thing. It's one of the best things about the Rick Simpson thing. It's one of the best medicines on the planet for a long list of shit. Just Google Rick Simpson and watch the videos of him showing you how to fucking do it yourself. And then there's like Mike Wise showing you how to make it too in his way, and some other stuff. There's a bunch of stuff out there, but I only know the Mike Wise and the Rick Simpson thing. But Rick, that's the cool thing about it, is it's known as Rick Simpson oil, RSO. But he doesn't make it and sell it. His whole thing is he's got books. Here is my book, buy that. But his videos are, here's how you do it. Make it yourself. That's how you know it really is that good. With all the people that have used it, I know so many people. I know a girl from California who, what was it? I don't know if it was a bladder or it was something internal. She made her own RSO. Her tumor shrunk, and her doctor was like, what the fuck? I know a couple other people that have used it for skin cancer. Anyway, so when people go, what's that? Oh, that's Rick Simpson oil dart. It's it's somebody else's, so you can try it or whatever, see what you think, but you always want to make your own, like Rick Simpson says. And I tell them the whole thing, and they said it's so fun. They listen to it, much better than the Bible guy about the mushrooms. And they're like, whoa. Use a really good indica, and also fucking grow your own bud, make your own RSO. This asshole, I'm sitting here saying it. Do I have any growing here at home? No, I don't need it, because there's other places. It's growing other places. Why would I do it at home and say, hey everybody, and invite them to come steal my plants? There's nothing here. I don't keep it here. I ain't no dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I am. That's not true. I apologize for lying. I've got 5 minutes left. Do you forgive me? Thank you. Anyway. It's like, oh my God. What the fuck was that? Oh, lobster. But I flossed. That's gross. I fucking floss. Everybody knows I floss. I always have the fucking little green pick with the fucking little. I always have them in my pocket, because as soon as I eat, I can't. Where the fuck did that come from? Because I also brush my teeth because I'm going on camera. I should brush my teeth. See? You can never be too careful. You interrupted me. What was I going to say? Fuck, I was going to say something. Oh, do your mushroom homework. Do your ayahuasca homework. Watch Looking for Liana on Vimeo. Look up Professor's Daughter if you want. I know some of you have watched. Thank you, James, for watching Panopticon. Panopticon's on Vimeo as well. Jared Sue, director. What else? I'm just trying to burn up this last 5 minutes. Did I have anything else on the list? Fuck you. Oh, there's that bug. Where were you all night? You're lucky you were out. All right, go back. Cuss the sound. What was the great, what was that Geraldo joke? I don't remember what roast it was, but Ralphie May was on the dais. He was one of the other roasters. I don't know if he had gone yet or what. I think he had. I don't remember. Was it Pam Anderson? I don't know. Fucking Geraldo, Ralphie May. Ralphie May, you're so fat. When you watch porn, you come when the pizza guy shows up. Oh, I love that one. Thanks, James, for the reminder. I don't think that's what you were going for, but that's what you reminded me of. God damn, it's too late for a new rabbit hole. You're right. 9:30. Oh, that's right. Oh, wow, that's right. You guys are way over there. All right, I'll go another 3 hours. Fuck it. Nah, can't do it. I've already done enough. I meant to light up a fucking joint at the end. Last 2 minutes. So if you have HBO Max, remember to watch The Larry Sanders Show. The godfather of most television comedy that ruled the, last 15 years. Single camera shit. Oh, check out Sam Morrill's got Morrell, his new special on Netflix. He's funny. We Might Be Drunk is one of my favorite podcasts, even though I haven't listened to one in like a month. But the Tuesdays with Stories with Mark Norman and Joe List. Their last one was pretty cool. Not the last one, but the second to last one, because they recorded during Mark's bachelor party where they took a bunch of comics. They took a trip to right outside Tampa, somewhere around Tampa. So it's kind of fun. Watch funny people. Who else is funny besides me? And James. And Russell. And Jinx. And who? What? Where? Oh my God, you really know how to stretch. Would you work in radio? I did. Thank you. Thank you for asking. And that smoky little, that whole thing. What do you, what, it's just because I'm a fucking douche addict. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for this interview. It's been a great 3 hours. I have no idea what the fuck I said. I burped. Inward, sort of. I'm going to go read the Manson File for real. And y'all can, y'all can go fuck yourselves. So, I'm kidding. I love you all. I can't believe you were here. And all the people that come see later on, watch the Corbett Report. Jimmy Dorsey, Russell Brand, Kim Iverson, Jackson Hinkle, but look for yourself. I'm just a fun babbling lecturer or dabbler. Remember Raul Neo, a.k.a. One. Sorry, Grandmom, head of bump comedian. Doug Stanhope. Thanks, Gary. It was fun. Daddy loves you. Messing with my peoples. Yeah, and I didn't even light this cigarette. End broadcast?